Hello, and thank you for tuning in. You are tuned into The Encourager, and my name is Nehru. Good morning, and happy Father's Day. Of course, I am. I think about Kevin all of the time. I think about him every day. And thank you, subscribers. Those of you who are, and I'll say something again at the end, but for those of you who are at the end of this video, at the end, thank you, subscribers. I think we're at. I always give a count because I like numbers, and numbers are true to me. And numbers are true, period. And so I always mention a number of subscribers because it's synchronicity. So it's 139. So that's a 40 or a 4. Okay. And that breaks down to 2. And two signify union, collaboration, contracts. And so thank you, subscribers. Again, as always, for your love, for connecting with me, connecting to me. I did my first live video the other day. I definitely, I would rate it as, I don't know, okay. But I did it because that's what I needed. That's what I needed to do that day. That's what I was called to do. And it was the day to do it. So, but yeah, I think about Kevin every day, of course, right? Someone who's had such a profound effect on my life. I can't ignore that, both to push me to greater heights, and really it's a lot of that is not due to the teachings that he gave me directly, but indirectly, meaning the witchcraft and things that he's been doing against me my entire life has strengthened me, okay? Those were the weights I had to lift. And because of that, and because of the weights of others that I've had to lift, I am so strong today that really I've become untouchable and immovable by the enemy. And ideally, that's where you want to be. And no, it wasn't an overnight thing. But I was born into this lifetime with the wisdoms of past lifetimes. And that's 9 lifetimes. And because of that, I arrived here this lifetime pretty well equipped. And just had to do a little work. There was one particular area I had to heal from my father, and that was codependency. And that's the first time I've said my father in regards to him in a long time. I do not call him that. But as one who is brought here to teach intuitiveness and spirituality, on a global scale, and again, there are others who are doing what I do. I'm certainly not the only one. You heard me mention them many times. They are earth angels and light workers and star seeds here. Abraham Hicks and Billy Carson and even others who only speak of earthly things, like Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins doesn't talk about spirituality. Tony Robbins talks about earthly things, your business, right? He talks about that sort of thing. But that is a spiritual calling if that's what you're called to do. If you're called to be an entrepreneur, then and so even though he speaks to things on this earth, they are also wow, they're also helping others achieve their spiritual purposes, right? And I don't agree with the majority of most of what the earthly people are saying, like Grant Cardone. Like Grant Cardone is a narcissist. Grant Cardone is shitty to me, because he's just a narcissist. Like, there's no reason to stand up and like degrade people, or like there's no need to do that. He's pompous. He's just, yeah. So a lot of them I don't follow. I don't deal with a lot of them who speak to the earthly things. But they have their place, right? And so fathers today, and my journey of self-discovery here this lifetime around. By the way, light workers, star seeds, earth angels, healers, if we do not live our lives in the way that highest divine white light has guided us to, as the sun portal rises, you can't be something to someone that you are not to yourself. Okay? Fathers, mothers who are dual role, you cannot be something to someone that you are not to yourself. So if you do not father yourself as an adult, if you do not, despite whatever your father situation was growing up, if you do not father yourself as an adult, you cannot be a father, truly, a true father. And I mean intuitively, you cannot be that kind of father. That's a real father. A real father builds a vessel, a boat, out of obedience to highest divine white light, despite what the masses are saying. And his family trusts him. That's an intuitive father. Confirmation with the dog bark. That's an intuitive father. So how can we become more intuitive? How can we better lead ourselves than our families? How can we do that? Be better examples in the workplace. Better business owners, better entrepreneurs, better inventors, better investors of any type, investing of any type. We have to become more than what the earth is offering, or more than what man is offering. So more than what man is offering. As I'm seeing these birds out in the distance, as they're flying up, and through the sunlight, they look like little phoenixes because the lower part of their wings when they fly, the sun lights up through it. Did you guys see that fly by the window? By the camera? Did you see that? I love how the earth talks to us. I love that. There's a hummingbird. Wow. That was a hummingbird in the grass. I haven't seen a hummingbird well, not that I can recall, and that's extremely significant. A hummingbird is extremely significant when all animals are, but hummingbirds are, yeah. So what does it mean for you to be an intuitive father? What does that mean? So, on this Father's Day 2024, it's the year of 8, it's new beginnings. Hopefully it's a new beginning for you as a father if you've been slacking or lacking in any area as far as that's concerned. So, I wish all of the men, and again, the mothers who have dual role responsibilities, continue to understand how you are responsible temporarily for a spiritual being. They are not your property. You do not own them, Father. You do not own them. Okay? The story that we read between Genesis and Revelation about Christ being staying behind to teach in the synagogue and all of that at a young age, and then his parents getting upset, Joseph and Mary getting upset and all of that. I definitely understand today. He couldn't help himself, you know. And that's just how we need to be about the truth. We need to be relentless, regardless. Relentless fathers, regardless. Relentless dual role mothers, regardless. Relentless, okay? Understand when to hold on and when to let go. You hold the bird too tight, you'll kill it. Okay? So don't suffocate the seed that you're temporarily responsible for. Again, they are a mature spiritual being inside of that child you gave birth to. Trust me, you don't want to give birth to a 6 foot, 190-pound child, right? So, yeah, that's grace and mercy. So, thank you as always for tuning in. I really feel like just sitting here and enjoying your time in your company, but yeah. So anyway, enjoy your day, and fathers, if you still have seed on this earth and you are connected to them, to my daughters Alexis and Kimberly, I love them, and I love them unconditionally, despite the great gulf between our relationship. The relationship has been dormant for decades at this point, and so, yeah, I hope they're doing well, whatever they're doing, and wherever they are in their life and journey. Yeah, I wish them well, and they know that they can contact me. I'm sure both of them know exactly how to reach me. Well, through social media, they know exactly how to reach me. And that's only because I've changed my phone number. So they don't have that. But, yeah. So, oh, and I don't have their number, by the way. It's not like I do. I don't have their number either. Right? I don't have Alexis's number. I did in the old phone. I don't have it anymore. And I don't have Kim's. So, but I wish them well. I hope they're doing good. Whoever the fathers are, whoever they consider them to be in their life. Yeah, for Alexis, it's probably her grandfather, Philip. And for Kim, it's probably the sperm donor. And my sperm donor. And such as it is. Confirmation, confirmation, confirmation. So such as it is. And that doesn't hurt my feelings. That doesn't bother me. Confirmation. My unconditional healing love has healed me. Confirmation. That horn was completely silent for 15 minutes. And then up until me walking over here, it wasn't doing anything. So, I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. See cloud white or something. Light, blessed moon, a dark, sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I sang that song on a plane ride back from a deployment in 2001. I was with Third ID, oh baby, Third ID, out of Fort Stewart, Georgia, and we were coming home from our deployment, and we were out for 7-8 months or something, and that was such a great company. The entire company, it was just a phenomenal group of soldiers. The leaders, the first sergeant, everybody. I was meant to be a part of that deployment. That's for sure. It was such a great union, such a great union, and that's significant today. And so it's perspective often. And so I watched this movie yesterday called The Bounce Back, and it's this movie with Shamar Moore and I don't know the other person's name, but he's a relationship expert, right? But he's not in a relationship for the majority of the. He writes this book, and it's climbing the New York bestseller list, and Bill Bellamy is his agent, and it's a funny movie. Bill Bellamy is slightly annoying in the movie, I will say that. Actually, maybe a little more than annoying. In the movie. I'm sure he's a great person, truly. But, yeah. So, and ultimately in that movie, he ends up, I don't know, I won't ruin it, but it's called The Bounce Back, all right? And so, I watched it on Tubi, Tubi. I don't know what these birds are, but this bird, this little black and orange, I don't know if you can see it because of the sunlight shining through, but yeah, I can't catch it because of the sunlight. There, it just flew away. Yeah, you couldn't see the color, but it's a black and orange bird. That bird, I definitely need to look that up and find out what the meaning of that bird is, because that bird, I see it every time I come over here. And now it's on a sign and like turns around and looks at me. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So thank you so much as always for tuning in. My name is Nehru. You've been tuned into The Encourager, and 5050550. Okay? Or 5050. However, those 4 numbers and any synchronicity is important today. Okay? All right. So thank you so much as always for tuning in. And as always, be encouraged.